Many individuals perceive return null and return false as equivalent in React. Although they share similarities, these statements hold distinctions crucial to understand React's inner workings. In React development, conditional rendering is frequently employed to display distinct components based on specific conditions. Occasionally, there is a need to explicitly communicate that the component should refrain from rendering. This is where null and false come into play. While both halt the rendering of a component, they possess noteworthy disparities. When a component returns null, it instructs React not to generate any DOM elements for that component. This proves advantageous when you wish to conditionally render a component based on a particular state but prefer nothing to appear when that state is not met. Consider this example. If the name prop is absent, the component returns null, effectively preventing the rendering of the h1 element. Conversely, if the name prop is provided, the component proceeds to render the h1 element containing the greeting. This constitutes the conventional approach to achieve the behavior. Conversely, when a component returns false, it signals React not to produce any DOM element for that component, akin to null. However, a pivotal distinction emerges. Returning false additionally prevents the component from undergoing future updates. React interprets false as an instruction to unmount the component, effectively eliminating it from the DOM. Consider another example. If the onClick prop is missing, the component returns false, thus obstructing the rendering of the button element. Conversely, when the onClick prop is present, the component proceeds to render the button element, complete with the specified click handler. It's crucial to recognize that returning false can lead to inadvertent repercussions, such as thwarting a component from updating when necessary. Consequently, it's generally advisable to employ null when the goal is to prevent rendering without impeding future updates. Returning false from a component's render method finds utility solely when the component doesn't involve any side effect, like state modifications or API request. If a component does have side effects and returns false, these side effects will still transpire, potentially engendering unforeseen behavior. In summation, both returning null and returning false serves the purpose of forestalling a component from rendering DOM elements. However, their disparities are consequential. Null provides a straightforward means of conditionally rendering a component without impinging on future updates, whereas false prompts React to unmount the component, potentially causing unintended consequences. It is imperative to select the appropriate option contingent on the specific use case at hand.